How to learn faster and remember more. 20 tips and tricks. The following mentioned are few learning tips on how to make your brain smarter and faster. 1. Learn new things. Learning newer things always keeps the brain busy. It helps the brain to get out of comfort zone and wire itself to learn the newer ways of something. It is a fact that when a person starts walking or starts learning the language like Java, initially the brain struggles to understand but gradually adapts the whole process. One can learn anything new, from a new language to a newer skill or subject, art form or sports, anything which the brain was not accustomed to previously. 2. Play mind games and puzzles. Solving puzzles puts the brain into thinking mode. The more it tries to find the solutions to puzzles or the quiz, more it opens up to newer ideas. Try solving different puzzles from Sudoku to the crossword or various other mental games that are available these days, which will help you to learn things faster. The brain games are similar to the physical exercise where one pushes the physical limit to strengthen its muscle. Similarly, brain nerves require to develop beyond its convenience zone. These brain training will increase the capacity for the brain to learn fast. 3. Eat well. Food is like fuel to the mind and body. Ensure to eat food on time and let not starve yourself with hunger. It is a common phenomenon when one is hungry has a hard time to remember or think anything. Ensure to eat right also. Avoid regular alcohol or too heavy to digest food. Avoid eating heavy in the afternoon as it reduces the capability for the brain to work efficiently. Know what is right for you to eat and plan a diet chart so that you can learn faster and remember more. 4. Sleep well. Over the years, various researchers have proved that a good sleep of 7 to 8 hours is healthy for the brain to function efficiently. With the lack of sleep, brain health is affected and the brain will not be able to function properly and have trouble remembering anything. Just by sleeping properly, one can see the difference in how it functions better and remembers well. With so much stress in life, many people tend to sleep less. Pay attention to your sleeping pattern. Try sleeping early and wake up early in the morning. Have your dinner at least 2 hours before you sleep. Avoid using mobile phones before sleeping. A sound and healthy sleep are secret to faster brain and to remember more things. 5. Meditation is good. With so much stress in our professional and personal life going on, sometimes sleep is also not enough to relax the mind. The best solution is to meditate daily for about 20 minutes. Let all the thoughts flow and empty your mind and create some space there. Meditation is the most relaxing technique and allows the brain to think better and learn things faster. There are various forms of meditations that one can try from. See which one is fit for you. Sit in an empty room or an open space and close your eyes and take a deep breath. This will help your mind to relax from the daily stress. 6. A break from routine. With routine, the brain tends to stop thinking anything new. Try to break the routine after every few days. For example, if you leave for office at 9 in the morning, then one day go at 8:30 in the morning. If you are in the habit of doing a certain thing in a specified way, see if you can find another way of doing the same thing. Breaking the regular monotony for the brain is quite effective for its faster learning capabilities. 7. Indulge in sports. Sports are another way of keeping your mind fit along with the physical fitness. A good health certainly helps the brain to function better, but pursuing sports are also good. Not only it allows the person to learn sports but also let the brain find out the various ways in which a match can be won. Sports tend to generate competitive feelings in the person, hence making it think for the better. Try learning new sports and excel in it. Practice regularly and participate whenever you get a change. Point 8. Visualize. If you have trouble remembering something, then try visualizing it in the form of a picture. For example, if you are finding it difficult to learn some formulas or a story, Then see them as a picture with eyes closed, as it will be easier for the mind to remember. As it is a known fact that the brain is good with visual memory and tends to remember more on visually based information. Hence it works the best to learn things faster and visualize more in less time. 9. Make a story while learning. The brain is always fascinated with the stories, as it does not stress the fact of learning and are more of enjoyment rather than a serious information. Hence, remembering something in the form of a story works best, since it reduces the pressure from the brain to remember something specifically and enjoy with story learning. 10. Set time while working. Another interesting way to make the brain functioning for effective is to set the timelines to do a certain work. For example, if you decide to finish a certain task, then fix a deadline, as it will ensure the brain to work faster and effectively. Sometimes the pressure to achieve something makes the brain to figure out the best way to solve the problem. 11. Act on your idea. As a matter of fact, the mind keeps on working all the time. We constantly keep on thinking about one or the other thing, and many times it leads to amazing ideas. The best way to do is to implement the ideas and make them real, as it allows the brain to find the newer ideas. The more you act on it, the better it is, as it will make your brain smarter and faster. 12. Engage more with work you do. Just thinking and randomly doing something is not enough. Involve and engage in the work or tasks you do completely. Give your 100% and go beyond just the job scenario. By thinking it from all the perspective allows the brain to develop more and more. Engaged work will let to find the solutions for the various problems that comes up, leading to more research on a certain topic and allowing to think more. 13. Be proactive in teamwork. Proactive nature of a person allows the brain to work better and remember more. Therefore, avoid procrastinating, especially your work, and get on with it. Taking charge of a situation allows the brain to develop confidence, which will indicate in your personality. Confidence generally leads to a healthy and happy brain, which further tends to develop the capability of effective learning. 14. Interact with more and more people. Benefits of socializing are undeniable. Try interacting with more and more people. Know their names and try remembering the faces with their names. Observe their habits and see if you can understand how their personality is. Trying to understand the human behavior is quite tricky, but allows your brain to maximize its learning. Observation is one of the best forms of learning, and one can easily grasp the maximum out of it. 15. Finish one task at a time. No matter how much one says that multitasking is good or people with this skill are highly appreciated. But the important thing is to focus on one task at a time, finish it, achieve it, and then move ahead, as it allows the brain to explore in it and will pay attention to the work more. While in the process of multitasking, the mental energy is scattered and get tired, eventually reduces the capability of a brain to work better. 16. Be attentive. Pay attention to wherever you are and whatever you are doing. If you stand in a place, then see what all is around you and try remembering all of it. If you are working, then give full attention to it. Being attentive to something is generally difficult, as our brain lacks the mind training in staying at a place. But being attentive definitely teaches the brain to stay at a place without movement. Hence, the stability of the mind allows the brain to function faster and the ability to learn quickly. 17. Create a mind map. Create a mental roadmap of everything that you do. For example, when you have to go somewhere formal place, then try remembering everything that you see of the way as a map in your mind. See if a bakery shop comes up first and then a post office further ahead. You might see a movie theater. Just as one draw a map on paper, similarly draw a simple mental map where you can mark the various locations of a place. This mind map functions quite effectively, as they allow you to develop a sequence of a situation. 18. Learning a new language. Learning a new language is generally a difficult thing for anyone to do, as most of us are accustomed to our mother tongues. But researchers have proved that people who are capable of speaking more than 2 languages have the better brain capacity to learn and works better. Therefore, learning a new language is quite a time-taking process and makes the brain go out of the comfort zone in the primary source of communication. Once it is achieved, then learning anything new is never difficult. You will be getting the following questions in mind: how to learn languages faster. 19. Create a mental room. As one can see in various detective shows where the detectives have a mental room in which they keep all their thoughts secured. It is an interesting and highly effective way to do. Close your eyes and create a mental space in your mind. Give it color, look and feel to space. Try putting every important information there whenever you need to remember something of extreme importance. Whenever you feel you are not able to remember the right thing, then just close your eyes and see yourself in the same mental space. It might seem unreal at first, but it works the best when your brain thinks and learns 10x faster. 20. Keep questioning. Children generally have sharp minds, and as one grows they tend to lose their brain memory power. One such interesting point to note here is that children are curious by nature and keep on questioning everything they see around, and save a part of your child within you and keep on questioning things around you. Be curious and enthusiastic about everything. Try to find the answers to those questions and probe deeper into it like a child does. The secret of the great memory and increased brain power is to keep your part of self as a child. This will make your brain to learn skills faster than normal times. Conclusion. The human brain is like any other machine in our daily life. As we take care of the machine in our surrounding by regular servicing, cooling, similarly the brain also requires the care for it. Avoid getting into situations that make you sad or brings pain, as the emotional fluctuation do reduce the mental capability to function. By following these points on how to train your brain to remember, one can develop their brain to work faster and better.